Hi there, welcome back. It's, what is this now, July 23rd, so it's been about 5 weeks since we did our last video, and lots changed since last time, as you can see. So again, this is Toll Brothers. It's their Bellagio is the floor plan, and the Mediterranean is the outside style. As you can see, we got the stucco mostly done. We have sheetrock inside, so we'll show you that when we get inside. So they've been making a lot of progress, and despite the weather, it's been raining a lot, but they've been making good progress. And as you can see, we've got a lot to show you. So come on inside, we'll take a look. So here we got the garage. You can see they sheetrocked a couple weeks ago, and they just painted a couple days ago. At least they got the wall paint up, and then they're going to come back and do the trim paint later. But you see the electricals in. They got the attic access doors in. Here are the last couple doors they've got left to put in, but those will be coming in soon. Our regular doors have been added. That's new. And then we got sheetrock. So here's the laundry room, which is kind of dark right now, but does have a big window when the sun is shining. Oh, I think they painted. Looks like the door's been painted, so that's new. That must have happened today. This is the guest room, and they say the door looks like they painted some doors, but not all the trim yet. But they're working on it. Because they spray on the wall paint, and then they spray on the trim paint, and the two have to kind of fight for each other. Somebody's got to come back and trim it out. We're going to have here, it's going to be a little dry bar off the dining room. And then we still have our moat from before for the wine room. They still haven't drained this, but that'll happen later, I guess. And then here's the dining room. So you can see they've got wainscoting, the chair rail, and the wood trim is up. So that room is basically done except for paint and obviously flooring. And then here's the pantry. That's done. That's, I think, new since we came in last time. So we've got plenty of storage space there. The kitchen has been framed up, painted, but we're still waiting on cabinets. So those are coming, I guess, not really for a couple weeks from what we were told today. And they're still working on the stucco in the back here. You can see, if you come outside, you can see the stucco. It's actually a three-step process. They put a rough coat in, let that dry, and then they put a smooth coat in, let that dry, and then they put the paint coat on, which is the third coat, and then it's done. So this isn't painted. It's actually a mixture of stucco that they smooth on. So there are actually 3 layers of stucco here. The base, which is rough, the second coat, which is smooth, and then the third coat, which is colored and smooth. So there's no paint involved. It's just, yeah, you can see Scott in the reflection there. There's no paint involved, but it's all 3 layers of stucco. So that's done. Back here, they still have to work on this column over there. There you can see there's layer 2, which is just gray. That's the second layer. It's smooth, but they haven't added the color yet. So the stucco will probably be done in another week or so. Probably on the outside the outside stucco will be done. So painted in here. You can see we've got sort of a fancy ceiling going in up above here, and they still have to add some crown molding in the kitchen and in the living room here. And that'll come once they get the scaffolding to do it. Let's check out the master. And these doors looks like they've been painted. This is probably today, because these weren't painted yesterday. So they're starting to work on the trim paint. We've got double doors here going into the master. And so the walls have been painted, and like I say, they paint right over the spray paint. The wall guys paint right over the trim, and then the trim guys come in and spray right over that. So you'll end up with a couple layers of paint on your trim by the time it's all said and done. But again, it's a tug of war between the spray painters for the trim and the spray painters for the wall. But in the end, it'll all get done. So here's the master. Before this was just 2x4s, and now you can kind of see a little better. We're going to have my sink over here. Joni's sink is going to be opposite that. If you look through here, you can see my closet, which is actually doesn't have any doors on it, but here's got to get a shot looking this way. But that's really the best angle to look through the. So that's my dressing area there, and they've got that pretty well done. And then Joni's closet is enormous, but dark, probably too dark to see, since we don't have any light with us here. But it goes around quite a ways around this whole bathroom. So that's the master. And then come on, we'll take a look and see my office, see how that's coming along. Okay, so I'll show you my office. And you can see since last time they've added sheetrock, they've painted, added trim around the baseboards, which what I'm going to have done after we're done, I'm going to have a guy that we've used in previous homes come in and put some nice stained paneling all the way around this room. So this lower molding will go, and then up above we're going to have double crown molding, which is stained, but they haven't put that in yet because they got to order that crown molding special. And likewise, this door here is a temporary door that they've painted, and then when we're done, we're going to have a new door put in that we're going to stain to match the wood trim in the rest of the office. And I'm going to have some built-in bookshelves right here that will also be stained. So the whole room will be mostly wood floors, and it'll look quite a bit different than it does now. And we're also going to stain these French doors here, so the whole room will have sort of a dark stain effect when we're done. So come on upstairs, we'll take a look. Okay, we'll check out the upstairs. We'll take a look in Scott's area. We've got, we're in about the same state all over the house. Sheetrock's done, walls are painted, we're working on the trim. Scott's going to have a little tiny closet here with attic access, and then two big closets in here. He's going to have this sort of wing of the house to himself. So to come through here, this is what they call sort of a Hollywood bath. We're going to have a sink here, closet, and then in here is going to be shower, toilet, and then another sink, another closet, and then another bedroom here. So Scott's going to have the run of this whole wing to himself. The two bedrooms, he'll use one sort of as a living room, the other one will kind of be a bedroom. Same sort of setup he had on Shapiro Court. Anyway, so that's sort of the status over here, and then come on, we'll go check out the game room. So here's the game room again, probably the biggest room in the house, but again, the room with the nicest view. And come on out here, we'll show you what they're doing outside. They've had a nice, they've done a lot of work. The common areas have a lot of work done to it, and it's starting to shape up slowly but surely here. They added sprinkler systems around the lake, and they've started to, and they put down some grass seed. So you can see we're starting to get some greenery now around the outside. They also added some more bushes, like we needed more bushes, but they added more bushes and crepe myrtles around the perimeter of the water, and so just kind of pretty the thing up. So when the whole thing's done, it'll look very very picturesque. So that's coming along nicely. Now we just need to get our side of the fence done, and then we'll be in good shape. So come on over here. We'll take a look at the theater, what we can see in the dark, and take a look at that. Well, we've added a landing here so that we'll be able to have sort of a theater-style seating. Second row on the platform, first row on the ground. So that when we put the screen up and the projector, you'll have that theater-style seating that we had in our old house. So that's coming along. We've ordered cabinets to go in there. We're going to have another little bar set up in the theater. This is Jennifer's bathroom here. Still kind of a work in progress. She's going to have a shower. Scott's going to have a shower. We're not going to have any bathtubs in the house except for the jacuzzi in the master. So again, this will be Jennifer's bedroom here. She's got one big window facing the street, and then a good sized closet, and then her own bath. So that pretty much completes the tour so far. Like I say, we're still about 3 months from completion. So next is going to be tile floors, and then after that cabinets, and we'll see where we go from there. So if you enjoyed the tour, and I'll talk to you soon.